Hello. So I can't see me. So I am filming this unlisted live again. So you're watching it on the replay. You really can't see me. So you might be in the dark about something. There I am. Okay, so this is for Monday. So like I said, I'm just filming these ahead. I'm going to be filming some ahead of time anyway, but in this case it's because I've got uh to chum a family member overnight somewhere. So yes, going to be busy. So Um, what have we got for Monday? So again, I'm just putting some extra pairs out. Apparently in Scotland and probably Ireland, I didn't see, and parts of England and wherever else in the world has bad weather, there's going to be very strong winds. So I'm praying that they're just exaggerating it like they often do or whatever. But because some of it is real and some of it is weather manipulation. So, but I'm just praying that whatever that everybody stays safe and that because I'm traveling that me and my travelers stay safe and yes, and that anyone else that is out and about again, and see if this ends up just being a wee fucking blustery day then. But I'm just saying it's better be safe and sorry. And I like again I would but it's not something that has been changed. So let's see. So I'm feeling a lot of healing coming in at the heart there. So I feel the angels coming. So, right. What have we got for this Lionsgate Lovestream replay? And then hopefully I will be with you. That's what I was just trying to work out. I think I'll be back like fairly early-ish on the Tuesday. But I think I'm just going to film one for Tuesday anyway. And then, because then it's maybe I won't be up to it, pal. Um, what have we got? And I'm going to do a mediumship Monday too, so you've got two things to watch. What have we got for the Tuesday? Oh, Shakti. Interesting. But now, because of that, let's see if Shakti. Although, wait a minute, I don't think she's called Shakti in this. No. I think she's called the Shekinah in this because that's the other name for the. Yeah, so it's Shiva and Shakti. I felt Shiva in quite a lot of the shorts that I've done. Healing Divine Masculine Energy. Right, what have we got? Oh, that's a very sexual energy card. Oh, that's my guide's kind of funny way of confirming what was. I said weather manipulation. Serenius, but like CERN, life force energy. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Well, as it spans, tonight, the night that I done the live show on Saturday, I did channel about, sexual awakening, sexual alchemy. Well, the card said sexual alchemy. That was the Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio. If you watch that one, if you haven't watched it, or if you did watch it, you'll see I channeled energy and then that card came out. So again, there's 12 signs and Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio. So the chance of Black Moon Lilith and Scorpio coming out always quite nuts when I geek out, as you can see when that happens. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. That's really interesting because my mum just popped up, um, and like she was just popping up for like just really quickly, but she was like, "Do you want me to give you a hand with some stuff?" And it's like that kind of thing where I was like, "No, it's fine. I'm doing it. It's like I can do it myself kind of thing." But I wasn't being moody. I was just kind of like, I was like, "Well, I've still got to have my tea," and it's like, it was freaking like 10 to 8, and she's like, "It's your tea," and I was just kind of like, "Well, it's just because I was filming because I'm doing this so that I mean, this is helping me out so I don't need to do it later. Well, I can't do it later because I'm not going to be here, but it's and so you know what I mean, and that's over the years I've learned to do that, because remember, oh God, really, okay, well, maybe because this is for Monday, it's going into a bit of a mediumship Monday chat. Actually, I could do that. I don't know if there's much point in separating this from mediumship Monday, is there? I'll see. I might just make this mediumship Monday too, or I'll come off and come on again. But the point is it's like before over the years, like especially when I didn't know that I had like ADHD and I would have be like, oh, I can do it myself, I can do it myself. And it's like, as I've gotten older and well, yeah, I can do a lot of things myself, but at different times of my cycle, my energy can be lower. A woman, you can get or just the astrology when the moon's in certain signs. And this would be one of them when the moon's in Scorpio. Scorpio's about pain. Sometimes I'm in my strength, sometimes I'm not, basically, when it's a Scorpio moon. And like I said, I'm feeling pretty good today. So I was like, but when my mum offered to help with some of the housework and that, I was like, actually, all right, okay, you could, yeah, well, I'm eating my tea. And it was quite nice because it has actually, like, I can feel already it's lifted a bit of a weight off my shoulders because I was just thinking before I came on here, I was like when I was standing and needing to do quite a lot of housework and different, and I was just kind of like, what will I do? I could feel myself freezing a little bit and be like, well, I'll go back to filming the. Well, I knew I needed to come back to film. I don't need to, but I wanted to come back and film some of these. And then I was like, God, I feel like I'm in a bit of an ADHD hell right now. Do you know what I mean? And so I feel like I'm sharing that because I feel like a lot of you will resonate with what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it can be like that. Um, Especially when you've got several different things that I've got. It's like it can be quite overwhelming and it like that's the only way I can describe it. It was like it was like the mess was homing in on me. So oh my God, that's a bit depressing, isn't it? But anyway, so I'm going to really tackle that shit for myself. And that's actually I've just realized I said that to my mum. Sometimes this happens because like I can feel myself wanting to do a big cull, a big decluttering, detoxing. And I done a course a few years ago. Like sometimes that sounds like I done a course with someone else's, but it was me that facilitated the course for others. And it was quite intensive and it was over a month. And I don't think I'm going to be organized enough to get at that. I'm just not going to be organized enough to get that in place for Virgo season when I would want to do that. But because that's actually only, the new moon in Virgo is the 23rd, so it's really not that far away, a couple of weeks away. But um, I don't know. I'm going to try. I think I might do some sort of version of that, and so I think I'll do a little bit in public, but I'm kind of feeling like that's something I might do in the membership. Like in the second level, I feel I might make that like a bit of I don't know if to call it a mini course or not a course, but you know what I mean, just something that will help people with decluttering, detoxing. So I feel that's why things might have got a bit on top of me again. Because it's like I've got some new clothes in that and it's like I've not been getting rid of the old stuff. And it was just I used an analogy for that in one of the shorts that you'll see for the healing thing. So anyway, so that's going to all be relevant. So we've got Shakti. Why am I shuffling again then? Oh, Burning Hero. Okay, we'll read them both. Right, so 19. But again, with me, really the point of that was if I was to be like, no, I can do it myself, or like not like a wee kid, but like, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't, I didn't I was just very open to actually, yeah, that would be nice if you help, you know what I mean? Like something like that. I didn't say like that, but you know what I mean? I wasn't kind of pushing that away. I was open to the help I was receiving. So I feel like some of you might, you know, it's a moon day. That's why I do my mediumship on the Monday. It's like, Monday, moon day, ruled by the moon. We can be more in our feelings and our feminine energy. And I feel there is something really coming in there. And feminine energy is the Shakti energy. So let the feminine lead the way. Um, 19, let's see. Oh my God, and I got guided to the Christ flame and now coming together. Okay, well, they're telling you a story with the divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. 19. Maybe literally for some, maybe you're actually going to, she is the moon, 21. Maybe you're going to be meeting up with your person. Let me know in private if you can't in public. Right, okay, so Shakti is a divine feminine fire. Oh, that's quite interesting with Burning Hero. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't stop for the guys. The coming together card is actually behind. So I saw it in the book and now, wait a minute. So that is the most. awkward way I'm holding them. I just don't know if they show up. The God speaks is behind that. What does that say? The ancient ones. That's all the ancestors coming in. Let's see what I read first. Oh, no, I'm reading that one. Can't hardly make it out. That's fine. Oh no, no, wait a minute. You did see that better. Fuck, that's annoying. When I held it up. Sorry, but it's about the thumbnail. Burning hero. You can tell what sexual energy is really about if you know what I'm saying. If you don't get what I'm sure you do, but what to be said, I know we're all thinking it. Right, right. So 19. So I don't know if I fucked up, I fucked up. So she is the divine feminine and she is the kundalini, the energetic. Oh yeah, look, especially when it's starting to talk about that, the energetic force that moves through. Oh, that'll do. That moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Sooner disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her or what has gone into him. Again, clearly, wait a minute, we need to interrupt the process. If that card comes out again, that's like, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like it's been over since I met you, something like that. But it's again, I'm telling you, it's because as I'm filming this right now, it is Black Moon Lilith conjunct Vesta. So this is, the sacred flame, keeper of the flame. I'm a keeper of the flame, and it's like this burning passion and inside of you. It's if you suppress that with Black Moon Lilith, you're going to be in pain, and people are going to notice. So that's why it's going to be awkward, basically, for people that aren't in the right situations. It's like a tower moment that has to happen to wake you up to where you're meant to be. If you're in denial or if you're running away or I don't know, it's what feels like it's coming through. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. You see, I could see how that could be about denial. Someone could be like, "Oh, I don't like them," or "I don't like them," and then it's like, but you're secretly kind of like, "Oh, but what if I bump into them, then it's like, the universe taking over or something." Again, I know lots of us wouldn't actually like to bump it because I always say that all the time. Whether it's like now or in the past, I never used to like bumping into them because it was just painful. You know what I mean? Because I was like, "Oh God, like what am I going to see here?" Do you know what I mean? Like I did not never actually. Sorry, what am I talking about? Like at the start when it was exciting, I used to love bumping into them because we'd be going home together. But when it became awkward in a separation, it was painful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. So that's going to be relevant for someone as well. And I know that we have a soul connection, right? Boom. That's probably one of the ones. So yeah, it feels like that. Somebody's really awakening to something that they can't switch off now. Or this is energy that will catch up to them or you, whoever is watching. Right, surely that'll be right. We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied. This is definitely Black Moon Lilith. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or feeling we're the bad child. We know ourselves instead. That's fine. To be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they're supposed to be done, perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, burning hero. That's very much happening tonight on the Scorpio moon, but not on the night you're watching. It's Sagittarius moon, but that is a fire moon, just to confuse matters. Um, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment, but that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into a bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. The card's burning hero, the next one. Um, Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. Divine feminines, especially, be prepared to shine brighter, to be seen more. That's what Leo season's about. This oracle brings you a message. You're going through energetic shifts in your subtle atomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. I feel there's physical merge, there's a physical merge of some twin flames too. Like, yeah, a physical merge, it sounds like what it sounds like. That's what's indicated in the coming together too. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're actually going to be physically with one another. It's always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Not a coincidence. The night that I've been filming, done the live stream, I titled it, like I said, Sexual Awakening Alchemy. Yeah. Take responsible action as you feel necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest, get some time in nature, and nurture your body, as well as its spiritual awakening into greater light. And like I said, once again, Moon Day, you're meant to rest more. It should be when everyone has a day off. That's why it's my day off. Apart from the Monday nights, usually, when I do the mediumship Monday. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to become. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Ooh, now let's read Burning Hero. Burning Hero. From the transformative fires of life, of course, I just said something like that. Transformative life's tests. You emerge now. Oh, that's so cool because we are emerging from. Oh, wait a minute. I keep thinking this. Yeah, we are emerging from the fires of this transmuting, although it's water, the transformative fires of the like rebirth energy of the Scorpio moon after Saturday night. Tonight I'm filming it. And that is what we're like, moving into, is emerging with stronger self belief. You know what I mean? So like in the because Sag Moon is beliefs. And that's why I help people release limiting beliefs and jump timelines and quantum leap to your highest timeline and all that jazz. Galactic shaman and all that. So stronger in self belief, overcoming self doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Oh, I love that naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, and a respite from the fire before you're ready to burn into love again. So, respite right from the fire. That feels like enjoy your time alone because some of you aren't going to be alone much longer. Um, the intensity of fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you're capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if the success has already been made manifest. Yeah, baby, especially because it's the week of the Lionsgate portal. It is only a matter of time before so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. This is a very heightened time of manifestation, so careful what you're thinking about. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvests, like moon and sun, masculine, feminine. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good of your heart, and your harvest will not only be of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being, I open my soul, becoming one with your embrace. How rich the moments shared, I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me, with knowing we are complete, together like a new day we are born. My God, this is pretty hot. Right, now we're going to read Coming Together on a Scorpio moon. Right. Although it's Sag moon by the time you're watching this, but maybe you did. I don't know. That was quite a funny joke. So, coming together. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual, more than likely. It may have it may, oh, I lost it. It may have, oh, see, I lost the bit in the book, but you lost this connection, but not for long. Because time's up. I don't know if you heard that, but alarm went off when I said that. It's so funny, that timing was hilarious. Like, time's up. It's time for union. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender about learning, self-esteem, and courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of passion. Oh, wait a minute. Well, passion, yeah. But passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps you move out of a situation that which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however. No, it is of love. I think we need to shuffle these again. What's going on with not everyone, but whoever most needs this message today? Oh, you tame my demons. So somebody might say something like that. They feel like you tame their demons, or you feel like your person tames your demons. I have been working on myself. We're meant to be together. I'll wait for as long as it takes for a shot with you. I'm sorry I wasn't there and you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. That just came out for the day before. So yeah, it feels like there's some sort of realization, and this feels like somebody. Yeah, this feels like somebody coming at you, with all this realization. Um, Spontaneous awakening. That's what it feels like. Somebody could be having like a spontaneous Kundalini awakening. That's what happened to me. Again, I was already like I was born out the womb awake. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was like that's when my all my clairs were always there, but it like amped up even more. Because like I said, there's not, yeah, I've never met anyone that's happened to, put it that way. Not like over 36 hours and then boom, you know what I mean? So it's brutal, but you'd know it would be a big drastic change. This oracle brings guidance. You're going to be moved by love, whether it is long term or fast and furious. Oh, that's like what I'm saying. It is love and it is meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Enjoy the experience. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency and a field of possibilities. And then, oh, and there was resonance. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here and I'm going to film a separate Mediumship Monday.